Hey guys, today I'll be talking about an old school fragrance from the house of Boss, and it's called Boss Number One. It was released in the year 1985, uh, and it's classified as an aromatic fougere fragrance. And the nose behind this one is Pear Wagner. The notes are at the top are Artemisia, green apple, juniper, basil, grapefruit, caraway, bergamot, and lemon. In the heart are honey, lavender, orris root, jasmine, sage, and geranium. And in the base, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, cinnamon, musk, oak moss, cedar, and tobacco. Three words to describe this: old school, aggressive, harsh. Boss Number One is a bold and classy scent. It starts with a citrusy opening, and about 5 minutes later, you get a prominent note of honey from it. This is a honey, sandalwood, tobacco, amber dominant scent uh, that at times it comes out as quite harsh and aggressive to some olfactory senses. This bottle here was given to me by my brother, who found it too cloying, um, and I, on the other hand, I absolutely loved it at the first sniff, but after say about 5 or 6 wearings, I found it very boring and very linear. Uh, the scent remains linear, say from after 5 minutes of application right till the end. And secondly, this is one of those fragrances that cannot be oversprayed, especially in summers. It can be headache inducing if oversprayed in the high heat. Um, Honestly, I've never really received any compliments from it. I just remember one a compliment that I received, uh, and on the other hand, I a couple of times women actually walked up to me with this weird expression on their face, and they asked me what kind of fragrance I was wearing because this fragrance reminded them of incense sticks that are very common in India, um, agarbatti. So uh, ne- uh, nevertheless, I think it remains a classic scent. Uh, it Boss Number One reminds me of Adamus Adamus. It smells quite similar to that one. Um, the late Lee Van Cleef, I think, was the ideal guy for this sort of scent, and the German legend, the German legendary football and World Cup winner Lothar Matthäus is ideally suited for this kind of fragrance among the sporting personalities. And now let's talk about the performance one by one. Longevity is quite good, around 14 to 15 hours. So for longevity, I would give it an 8.5 on 10. Projection, projection is beastly. Projects for about 6 feet for at least 5 to 7 hours, which is very good. 9 on 10 for projection. Uh, it leaves a strong scent trail, which is quite noticeable, though for varied reasons. So for Sillage, I would give it an 8.5. Overall performance, I'd give it a 9 on 10. Number of sprays, in the summers, 8 to 10, and in the winters, 14 to 16. Okay, overall rating, I would give it a 6.5. Uh, it's like any other old school fragrance with a harsh opening and an aggressive persona. Sorry, that can be a little unnerving for some people. Uh, Now, not to say that it smells bad, but it won't make you stand out in a room uh, because it's generic and more like an aftershave. Uh, Nevertheless, it's a, like I've said earlier, it's a classic scent, and if you're looking to just smell nice and you don't expect anything more from your cologne, then Boss Number One is recommended. So that's it uh, from me tonight. That's it from me, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new fragrance review. Till then, have a great day and take care and stay cologne.